made it was, you know, I think one of the defining, you know, parts of it. Okay, so very much a pleasure to have them. So we'll arrange individual interviews and things like that, but this is a bit of the background. So we have now for questions. Oh yes, we want to have, okay, we really want to have our sponsors speak for.
So we'll go from left to right. We'd like to just hear the statements of support from our sponsors. You know, why are you coming out and supporting the Asia CEO Awards? Could you let us know a little bit more about that, please?
Thank you, and good morning, everyone. Well, first of all, as Richard said, he thinks that we're taking risks, Richard. But I think from the PLDT standpoint, anything that has to do with promoting the Philippines, we're going to be there. I don't think there is any risk involved in terms of promoting the Philippines. If you take a look at all the telcos here in the country, in fact, we are the company who has the Philippines word in our company name. So we're very much involved in terms of promoting the Philippines as a premier destination across Asia and across the world. Secondly, aside from we had the privilege of our chairman being awarded as the Global CEO of the Year award last year. So we decided also that this year we wanted to be the one to present the Global Filipino CEO of the Year award for this year's event. Lastly, as you may know, we just launched our new brand for corporate, which is PLDT Alpha Enterprise. Thank you. PLDT Alpha Enterprise actually represents the exact same qualities of what we're looking for the awardees for the Asia CEO Awards. I'm sure you've all heard about the term alpha males, alpha females, and I think the picture that Richard showed a while ago, the awardees last year, we're definitely alpha males and alpha females in their own right. And we're all about being the most passionate people, and we're all about speed, precision, teamwork, and integrity. And we saw that the awards this year was really in sync with the qualities that we wanted to promote. So definitely, you can count that PLDT Alpha Enterprise will be supporting this event not only this year, but even the coming years. In fact, just a little bit of trivia. I was telling Richard we wanted to be the presenter, but they said, "Oh, American Express already was first." So I think we're going to be working very closely with Mantosh for a bigger event next year. Maybe it will be now presented by American Express and PLDT.
You pay the money, next year we'll take the credit.
Good morning, everybody. Lindsay Orr from Jones Lang LaSalle Lee Chu. We've prepared a few slides. Here we are. So I would just like to illustrate the few words that I'm going to say with some slides. We're delighted to be involved as one of the founding sponsors of this event. This is the second year we're doing it. To address the issue of risk, as I think Rebecca and Richard alluded to earlier, we've been responsible for about 50% of all office leasing related to the BPO sector over the years. There's a slide, the second slide, that shows what we've done. But if you go on to the second slide, that shows the total supply of office space from 2008 up to 2014, and you'll see that that's close to 3 million square meters of office space. And from this year, the second quarter of 2011 up to 2014, there's about 1.5 million square meters of office space still to come along. So if we can maintain our statistic of leasing out 50% of that, we will be in a very good position, and that's really what we're looking forward to doing. Apart from those statistics earlier related to Metro Manila, which has been obviously at the forefront of the BPO growth, but as companies expand, they look for new areas, and we have the next wave cities that BAP has designated, and you can see there Pampanga, Cavite, Bacolod, Iloilo, Davao, Cagayan de Oro, Laguna, and Baguio are all now developing offices to cater for this growing sector, and we're delighted to be involved in companies' growth in those areas. We've been here since 1997, so we're in our 14th year. That's a snapshot of some of the firms that we've worked for over the last 14 years. So quite a mixture of blue chip names there. So we hope that the next 14 years will produce a list just as colourful as that. And we're looking to be involved very much. Just as an aside, I was speaking to somebody from one of the leading call center companies this morning, and he said that they now have 30% of their global employees in the Philippines. So I think that's a fairly dramatic statistic, and I know they're not alone. I know there are 2 or 3 of the biggest call center companies here have 30% of their total workforce here in the country. So it's got a lot going for it. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Oki Camilla Bacodior, and I am very pleased to be here to present American Express participation in the Asia CEO Awards. As you know, BDO is the exclusive issuer of American Express cards in the Philippines. On this occasion, I would like to welcome to Manila to this event Mr. Ashutosh Agrawal, Vice President and Head of Commercial Card, Japan, Asia Pacific, Australia, Global Network Services at American Express, and his American Express Global Network Services team, who are here to witness the launching of this distinguished event. In this market, we issue American Express cards both to individuals and corporations, and the cards are well regarded for their prestige, exclusivity, and superior value. We have been successful in bringing a group of very loyal, affluent, and high-spending customers to the American Express franchise. We continue to serve these customers through a variety of cards designed for different segments of the market. Aside from the American Express dollar cards, we have the Peso credit cards and the Cathay Pacific American Express cards. And just recently, we launched Blue from American Express, which allows us to broaden American Express coverage and now targeting the young market segment. American Express has a strong association with the corporate segment as well. Amex globally is the leading issuer of commercial cards and serves more than 70% of the Fortune 500, as well as tens of thousands of mid-sized companies. Successful companies in today's economic environment maintain a strong focus on managing costs and continue to develop highly effective expense management programs. Our award-winning corporate card provides our customers with a convenient global solution to capture all travel and related business expenditure. It provides a straightforward solution which is critical to managing and monitoring business spending. Today, I am delighted to announce that American Express will be the title sponsor of the Asia CEO Awards in the Philippines. Our participation in the Asia CEO Awards program aims to contribute towards the development of the corporate sector by recognizing corporate leaders in the market and acknowledging their entrepreneurial and leadership skills. The Philippines market has demonstrated robust economic growth, and the outlook continues to be very positive. A vibrant corporate sector has contributed significantly to this growth. As the corporate sector moves forward and grows rapidly, recognizing leadership excellence becomes key to its future success. We appreciate the impact that talented leaders can have on business and local community. So we are very pleased to support the awards to advocate leadership excellence. These awards embody American Express corporate values such as leadership, quality, innovation, and integrity. It fits well with the American Express brand in every respect. Supporting the Asia CEO Awards program also demonstrates American Express' long-term commitment to increasing its brand presence in this market and growing both consumer and commercial cards business in partnership with BPO. As some of you may know, which was announced earlier, in the inaugural year of the awards last year, BDO won the award for Executive Leadership Team of the Year. We therefore feel doubly pleased that American Express is supporting the awards program this year. We offer our best wishes to the organizers of the Asia CEO Awards, and we look forward to a successful program in 2011. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Noel Manat from KPMG. First of all, I'd like to congratulate Richard and his team for coming to the second year of the awards. I remember the first media launch held last year was held in a very tiny room around one long table, and certainly come a long way since then. Richard, it certainly is getting better, and I expect, and we all trust and expect that it will even get even better as we go along, and get stronger. That the award gets stronger in starting, especially this year with Amex on board, and it will only get better and stronger. It's very important for us in KPMG that we're sponsoring the Executive Leadership Team of the Year. It hews closely to our values as a partnership of Manabat San Agustin and Company, a full member firm of KPMG. We value teamwork. We run the firm. Partnerships are a different animal, and we've together with the chairman, my other heads of service lines, we run the firm through one of consultation, one where the input of each partner is very important. And there are a lot of moving parts to that. So a strong leadership team is one that recognizes diversity, one that I tell my partners it's not uniformity that we're after, it's unity, and that means recognizing also diversity. So very important for us, and we would like to continue sponsoring in the years to come. Thank you very much, Richard, and again, congratulations.
Just one second, just so people understand the concept of founding sponsor, what it really means in the grassroots. Because these, and I'll include our PLDT friends, because they would have, and they're usually known as founders of these kinds of things as well. Jones Lang was up. When we first talked about this idea for an event last year, it was just a concept, and we said, we'd like to try to run an event. We don't know what it's going to look like, and we don't know whether it's going to actually happen, but we think we can, and we hope that you'll support us. And can you give us a bunch of money so that we can actually try it out? It's not a compelling story, but these people got their checkbooks out and wrote us checks, and it gave us support. So it says something, and we wouldn't be here today. I know that sounds cliche, but it is true. We wouldn't be here today and have premier organizations like, well, PLDT would have came on board, I assume, but American Express, unless we had this initial group here. So please, that's what it means to us as a founding sponsor. So I just wanted to add that. And please, I'll have Hans Montenegro of Northgate speak, another founding sponsor.
Thank you, Richard, and again to our distinguished representatives from the media, thank you again for joining us. We're now in our second year. We had our media launch last year, and thank you for refreshing my memory about that. When we were approached by Richard and the organization to be a founding sponsor. Leap of faith. We've never heard of this before, but we found, as Richard explained it, that it was very aligned with our corporate direction for Northgate Arinzo. A brief background: Northgate Arinzo is an Everest study. A research institute just came out with the recent results. Northgate Arinzo is now the world's biggest HR solutions and services provider, both from a solutions portfolio and a global footprint portfolio. And that was, a byproduct of organic growth and strategic acquisitions. You might have heard that we bought Convergys HR last year. I want to underscore that we did not buy the whole Convergys, just the HR division of Convergys. And when we wanted to penetrate the Australian market, again, the decision was, rather than grow organically, which does take time, we bought Neller Australia, which is a company that's been operating for about 30 plus years in Australia, to expedite the size and the growth of our footprint. So how are we, when we came into the Philippines in 2006, we were just a delivery center. There was no sales component. Nobody knew about us here. We were just doing BPO work, back office work, for a lot of our global clients. Clients like Shell, Exxon, Unilever, Cadbury, Schweppes. But the work was just being done here. We weren't selling anything. Last year, coincidentally, when Richard approached us, the direction of Northgate Arinzo, after about 4 years in the Philippines, was, you know what, we have a tremendous amount of Filipino clients that also have HR and payroll needs that could also benefit from the solutions that we provide on a global level. There's no reason why we can't offer it in country. With the assurance, actually, that for other countries or for other clients that might be a little skeptic about still outsourcing, it's outsourcing in terms of the technical term, but we're actually just down the road here in Ortigas Corner, EDSA. So it was a strategic decision last year to really try to penetrate the Philippine market, to put some local brands on our client portfolio. And the Asian CEO Awards allowed us to hit both the foreign market present in the Philippines and the local market that was very vibrant in the Philippines. And so the question as to whether we were going to partner with them for the CEO Awards was when and how much. And as Richard said, it was an easy decision to make. Personally, it is a source of pride for me. I'm Filipino by birth, foreign by blood. I take it upon myself really to put the Philippines on the map in terms of BPO. It's no secret we've overtaken India as the voice preferred site in the world. Our BPO industry here in the Philippines has now overtaken, I think, the remittances as a contribution to our GDP in the billions, right? But I know and I love it when I travel around Asia and I convince clients that want to outsource their payroll that this is the place to do it, because we do have the talent here, both servicing global clients and local clients. There's no reason why we can't do it here. And I take it upon myself to actually, we started at 210 when I joined the company last year. PEZA is actually inspecting my office right now because we took on another 3,000 floors. We're now 500 plus. Unfortunately, I have a mandate to grow it to 1,000 by the end of the year. But I love the growth and I love promoting the Philippines. And I love seeing the fact that we have local brands sitting next to us now like PLDT and BDO and global brands like American Express. So thank you for, again, affirming that this was the right decision for us last year. It was a no-brainer to do it again this year. And so thank you again. We gave the HR award last year only because our line of business is really HR and payroll. We've chosen to specialize in HR and payroll. It cuts across any organization, regardless of your industry. People need to get paid. People will always need an HR team, and so we will continue to support this award. And it's an honor to be sitting among big Filipino brands and very recognized global brands. So thank you for that.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning to our distinguished media guests, of course, and to Richard Fields and to the Rebecca for actually inviting us over to be one of the sponsors of the said event. We are really happy to be a part of the Asia CEO Awards 2011 as the local representative of Getty Images in the Philippines. As the world's leading provider of digital content, which is Getty Images. Get creative. We are happy as the local representative of Getty Images in the Philippines. We would like to share our passion for effective communications to the business leaders of today. Whether they are reaching out actually to their business partners, to their customers, and of course to the government organizations or to any individuals in all walks of life. We would like to share a passion for effective communications, and we would like to actually emphasize the value that brings. Of course, whether we are reaching out, whether these business leaders are reaching out or managing change, rallying sales, or rallying a team, we would like to, or rather advancing the Philippines in the global and Asian business scape. We at Get Creative and Getty Images are here to support them. So we are very happy to be a part of this Asia CEO Awards event as one of the sponsors for the Sales and Marketing Leadership Team of the Year Award. And we believe that with the increasing global economy riding on the tide of technology, it makes it more challenging for our business leaders to get their message across. It is in this area that we wish to help. Most of the time, effective communications is impeded by or limited by language barriers, but complemented with powerful imagery, complemented or coupled with aspirations and realities captured in video, and music that drums up into motions and moves us into action. We believe that we're raising the standards of effective communications by reaching the hearts and minds of our target audience. Thus, we are here to support the Asia CEO Awards because we believe and we wanted to share our passion for effective communications. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sponsors. At this point, we would like to invite American Express and their representatives, Richard and Rebecca, and BDO of Ophelia, to please come in front for photo ops.
Oh, okay. Can I just do one more thing? Sorry, my dear, I know
Right.
I'm a bit of a troublemaker, but could we just have our two judges, Fuji-san, just come up to the front, and Don Feldbaum, just so you can see these fellas. They're distinguished. Don's quite a distinguished fellow here. Yes, okay.
Well, I think this year will be another exciting event. I think we've got great participation on all sides, from the sponsors to the judges to the committee activities for the event. So we're looking for your support with the Philippines again on the global front lines, and with the media's coverage, I think we can have really another outstanding event this year. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Anyway, last year, for the first time, I participated in this kind of event as a representative of the Japanese investor. I contribute to the success. So anyway, Japanese investors not so effort and making industrial manufacturing sector only. So we are silent majority. So, but I will speak on the behalf of Japanese investors.
Thank you very much. Okay, thank you, fellas. And back to you.
Okay, so may we request the representatives of American Express and BDO and the organizers of the event in front, and you have a board.
What do you have?
Promoting the Philippines through talent.
With everyone. I think, can we all put in our hands? This is a real, this is a joint effort. Yeah, this is nice. Come on, Chance. Okay.
Oh, that's a good
Nice
photo.
picture.
Matter.
Correct.
As long as they've been working here
We have-
temporarily.
Correct. We have one award that's,
Another question by the title sponsorship.
we learned what a title sponsor was from American Express, because I didn't know either. But no, they said that they wanted to, you know,